You're moving into a new home, and the excitement is palpable. You've been searching for the perfect house for months, and finally, you found it. The realtor showed you around, highlighting the spacious living room, the modern kitchen, and the cozy backyard. But as you start to explore, you begin to feel a sense of unease. It's not just the usual pre-move jitters. Something feels off. You can't quite put your finger on it, but the house seems to be hiding secrets. You notice little things, a strange noise coming from the attic, a faint smell wafting from the laundry room, and an odd stain on the carpet. At first, you dismiss it as your imagination running wild, but the feeling persists. As you're unpacking, you start to feel like you're being watched. You glance around the room, but there's no one in sight. You shrug it off as mere paranoia, but the sensation lingers. You begin to wonder if you've made a mistake by buying this house. The more you explore, the more you realize that something is amiss. You find a small, hidden compartment in the kitchen cabinet, a tiny note tucked away in the corner. It reads, "Don't look in the basement." You're not sure who wrote it or why, but it sends a shiver down your spine. Curiosity gets the better of you, and you decide to investigate further. You push open the creaky basement door, and a musty smell wafts out, making your stomach turn. What'll be down there? You hesitate for a moment, wondering if you should proceed, but your curiosity propels you forward. As you step into the dimly lit basement, you're met with an eerie silence. The air is thick with the smell of dampness and decay. You fumble for the light switch, and the fluorescent lights flicker to life, illuminating a space that's been hidden for years. The basement is a labyrinth of narrow corridors and cramped rooms. You see old furniture, stacked boxes, and dusty trunks, but nothing that would explain the strange occurrences in the house. You start to feel a sense of disappointment, like you've been duped into thinking that something sinister was hiding in the basement. But then, you notice something peculiar. A section of the wall appears to be newer than the rest, with a faint coat of paint covering the old brick. You wonder if this could be the source of the strange noises and smells. You approach the wall cautiously, your heart pounding in your chest. As you get closer, you notice a small, hidden panel. It's cleverly concealed behind a fake electrical outlet, and it looks like it hasn't been opened in years. You feel a surge of excitement, mixed with trepidation. What could be hiding behind this panel? You take a deep breath and push the panel open. A faint hum fills the air, and a soft, pulsing light emanates from within. You peer inside, and your eyes widen in shock. The sight before you is unlike anything you've ever seen. A set of old, rusty stairs leads down into darkness, disappearing into the depths of the earth. You feel a chill run down your spine as you realize that your house has a secret, one that was hidden from you for years. You're not sure what's down there or what's waiting for you, but you know one thing: you have to find out. The question is, are you brave enough to take the first step down into the unknown? Will you uncover the secrets of your house? Or will you turn back and pretend you never saw anything? The choice is yours, but one thing's for sure: your life will never be the same again. As you stand there, frozen in uncertainty, the darkness seems to be beckoning you forward. You can feel the weight of the unknown pressing down upon you, but you also sense a thrill of adventure waiting just beyond the edge of the light. The question is, will you take the leap and see what's hiding in the darkness, or will you retreat back into the safety of the known? The decision is yours, but one thing's for sure: the journey ahead will be filled with twists, turns, and surprises. You're about to embark on a journey that will change your life forever, and there's no turning back now. The only question is, what will you find at the end of the stairs? You take a deep breath, stepping into the dimly lit basement of your new home. The air is thick with the scent of dampness, and the flickering fluorescent lights above make the shadows dance across the walls. As you look around, you notice faint outlines of old walls, a strange layout that doesn't seem to match the rest of the house. It's as if the basement has a life of its own, one that's been hidden beneath the surface for decades. You can't shake off the feeling that you're not alone down here. The silence is oppressive, punctuated only by the creaking of old wooden beams and the distant hum of the house's central heating system. You try to push the thought aside, focusing instead on the task at hand, getting familiar with your new home. But as you start to explore, you begin to notice something else. The walls, though old, seem to be well maintained, with no signs of decay or neglect. The floors, too, are surprisingly clean, with a faint sheen that suggests they've been recently polished. It's almost as if the basement has been, well, tended to, but by whom? You decide to dig deeper, doing some research on the house's history. You start by scouring online archives, searching for any mention of the house's previous owners. It's a long shot, but you're determined to uncover the truth. As you scroll through the results, you come across a few mentions of the house's past residents. They're all scattered, fragmented accounts, but one name keeps popping up, a family that lived here back in the 1970s. According to the records, they were a strange bunch, known for their eccentricities and reclusive nature. You're intrigued, and you decide to do some more research on this family. You spend hours poring over old newspaper articles, scouring social media groups, and even paying a visit to the local historical society. And what you find is nothing short of astonishing. It turns out that the family was rumored to have a hidden room, a secret passage that they used to sneak in and out of the house undetected. The stories are hazy, fragmented, and often contradictory, but one thing is clear. The family was obsessed with keeping their secrets hidden. You start to feel a chill run down your spine as you realize you might be dealing with a much bigger mystery than you initially thought. The basement, it seems, is just the tip of the iceberg. There's something else down here, something that's been hidden for decades, waiting to be uncovered. And as you stand there, surrounded by the musty scent of old books and the flickering fluorescent lights, you can't help but wonder, what else is hiding in the shadows? Is the basement truly abandoned? Or is there something more to the story? You take a deep breath, steeling yourself for what's to come. You know that you're about to embark on a journey into the unknown, one that will take you to the very depths of your new home. And as you step forward into the darkness, you can't shake off the feeling that you're being watched. The question is, by whom? You pause, taking a moment to collect your thoughts. The silence is oppressive, and you can feel the weight of the mystery bearing down on you. But you're not one to back down from challenge. You're determined to uncover the truth, no matter what it takes. And as you step forward into the darkness, you can't help but wonder, what secrets will you uncover next? You take a deep breath, the anticipation building inside you. You know that the journey ahead will be fraught with danger, uncertainty, and possibly even fear. But you're ready for it. You're ready to face whatever lies ahead, armed with nothing but your curiosity and your determination to uncover the truth. So let's see what's down here. Let's see what secrets are hiding in the shadows. And let's see what's waiting for us, just beyond the edge of perception. But as you take that first step into the unknown, you can't shake off the feeling that you're being watched. And that's when it hits you, the realization that you might not be alone down here after all. The lights flicker and the air grows colder. You can feel a presence lurking just out of sight, watching you with an unblinking gaze. And as you stand there, frozen in fear, you realize that you're not sure what's real and what's not. Is the basement truly abandoned? Or is there something more to the story? And as you stand there, surrounded by the musty scent of old books and the flickering fluorescent lights, you can't help but wonder, what's waiting for you just beyond the edge of perception? The tension builds, the anticipation growing inside you. You know that you're about to embark on a journey into the unknown, one that will take you to the very depths of your new home. And as you take that first step into the darkness, you can't help but wonder, what secrets will you uncover next? But for now, that's all we're going to reveal. You'll have to wait until the next part of the story to find out what's waiting for you just beyond the edge of perception. But one thing is certain. The truth is out there, waiting to be uncovered. And you're about to take the first step on a journey that will change everything. You've started to explore the depths of your new home, but the discovery of the hidden basement has left you with more questions than answers. As you stand in the dimly lit space, the weight of the unknown settles in. You can't shake the feeling that there's more to this house than meets the eye. So, you decide to dig deeper. You start by researching the history of the house, talking to old neighbors, and scouring local archives. You want to know everything about the people who lived here before you. Who were they? What were their lives like? And what secrets might they have left behind? As you delve into the past, you come across a series of cryptic letters and diary entries from a former owner. The writer's name is Emily, and she lived in the house in the 1950s. Her letters are full of hints and clues, but they're also incredibly vague. It's as if she's trying to convey a message without actually saying it. One of the letters reads, "I've made a discovery that's changed everything. I'm not sure what it means, but I know it's big." Another entry reads, "I've been seeing things in the basement. I'm not sure what they are, but they're watching me." The more you read, the more you realize that Emily was hiding something. But what? You start to piece together the clues, and the more you learn, the more you realize that the basement might be more than just a hidden room. It could be a doorway to a whole new world, a world that's been hidden in plain sight for decades. As you continue to research, you start to notice strange symbols etched into the walls of the basement. They're similar to the ones you've seen in Emily's letters, and you begin to suspect that they're more than just random graffiti. They're a code, a message from Emily to anyone who might come after her. You follow the symbols, tracing them along the walls and down into the depths of the basement. The more you follow, the more you realize that you're on the right track. The symbols are leading you somewhere, but you're not sure where. And then, just as you're starting to make sense of it all, you hit a dead end. The symbols stop abruptly, and you're left staring at a blank wall. You've been following the clues for hours, and you still have no idea what the secret is. But you're not ready to give up. You're more determined than ever to uncover the truth. You start to search the basement again, this time with a newfound sense of purpose. You're on a mission to uncover the secret that Emily left behind. As you search, you can't help but wonder what you'll find. Will it be something amazing, something incredible, or will it be something completely unexpected? You'll have to wait until the next episode to find out. But for now, you're left with more questions than answers. What's the secret that Emily left behind? And what does it have to do with the hidden basement? The truth is out there, and you're one step closer to uncovering it. But for now, the mystery remains unsolved. You finally uncover the truth about the basement, and it's more astonishing than you ever could have imagined. The dusty air is filled with whispers of a hidden world, a secret that's been locked away for decades. You feel like a detective piecing together a puzzle, each new discovery bringing you closer to the truth. As you venture deeper into the basement, you stumble upon a door hidden behind a tattered tapestry. The door is old, with a rusted doorknob and a sign that reads "Private." Your heart racing. You turn the handle and push the door open. What you see takes your breath away. The hidden room is not just a storage space, but a fully functional apartment, complete with its own kitchen and bathroom. It's as if someone lived here just yesterday. You can smell the remnants of cooked meals, and the faint scent of perfume lingers in the air. It's both beautiful and eerie, like stepping into a time capsule. You start to piece together the lives of the people who lived in the hidden world, and it's a tale of love, loss, and survival. You imagine a young couple living here, their secrets and dreams locked away from prying eyes. You picture a woman, alone and determined, cooking meals for one in the tiny kitchen. You see a family huddled together in the small living room, trying to make ends meet. But as you delve deeper, you start to notice something strange. There are no photographs, no personal belongings, no signs of individuality. It's as if the people who lived here were ghosts, invisible and ephemeral. You begin to wonder if this was a place of refuge, a secret hideout for those in need. Or was it something more sinister? You start to feel a sense of unease, as if you're trespassing on someone's private domain. You wonder what happened to the people who lived here, what drove them to keep their existence a secret. And then, you stumble upon a journal, hidden away in a dusty corner. The journal belongs to a woman named Sarah, who lived in the hidden world with her husband and child. As you flip through the pages, you're transported to a different era, a time of war and uncertainty. Sarah writes about the struggles of living in hiding, the fear of being discovered, and the love that binds her family together. But as you read on, you realize that Sarah's story is cut short. The final entry is dated a few years ago, and it's a cryptic message, hinting at a devastating loss. You're left with more questions than answers, wondering what happened to Sarah and her family. Did they escape, or were they discovered? The journal ends abruptly, leaving you wondering what secrets lie hidden in the shadows. And as you stand in the hidden room, surrounded by the remnants of a life lived in secret, you can't shake the feeling that you're not alone. You hear whispers, faint and distant, but unmistakable. It's as if the people who lived here are still here, watching you, waiting for you to uncover the truth. As you stand amidst the dusty remnants of a bygone era, the weight of history begins to settle in. You feel an inexplicable connection to the people who once called this hidden world home. Their stories, their struggles, and their triumphs all seem to whisper through the cobweb-covered walls, echoing in your mind. It's as if you've stumbled upon a forgotten chapter in your own family's history, one that's been hidden in plain sight. You start to imagine the lives of those who came before you, their joys and sorrows intertwined with the very fabric of this secret world. You picture children playing in the dimly lit corridors, their laughter and shouts carrying through the air. You see families gathered around a roaring fire, sharing stories and secrets that only they understood. And you begin to realize that the legacy of this hidden world is not just a relic of the past, but a living, breathing part of your own story. The more you explore, the more you feel a sense of responsibility to preserve this hidden world. You want to make sure its secrets and stories are protected for generations to come. You envision creating a sanctuary, a place where the memories and experiences of those who came before you can be cherished and honored. The thoughts send a shiver down your spine as you contemplate the possibilities. As you delve deeper into the heart of the hidden world, you start to uncover fragments of a long-forgotten diary. The entries are cryptic, but they hint at a deep sorrow, a sense of loss that still resonates through the space. You wonder what drove the author to write such poignant words, and what secrets they might have left behind. The mystery deepens, and you find yourself becoming increasingly invested in uncovering the truth. But as you turn the pages, you realize that the diary is more than just a collection of words. It's a testament to the resilience of the human spirit. The author's struggles, their fears, and their hopes are all woven into the fabric of this hidden world. And you start to see that the legacy of this place is not just a relic of the past, but a powerful reminder of the strength and beauty that can be found in even the darkest of times. As you close the diary, you feel a sense of resolve wash over you. You know that you have a responsibility to preserve this hidden world, to honor the memories and experiences of those who came before you. And you start to imagine the possibilities, the museums, the exhibitions, the stories that will be shared with the world. The thought sends a sense of excitement and wonder through your veins, and you know that you're ready to take the next step. So, what would you have done in the same situation? Would you have explored the hidden world, uncovering its secrets and stories? Or would you have left it untouched, preserving its mystery for future generations? Share your own stories of hidden secrets or unexpected discoveries in the comments below. The legacy of this hidden world lives on, and it's up to us to keep its secrets and stories alive.